Okay, I'm going to show my friends out there that have a tendency to blow up their operating systems and have to have people like Geek Squad and all that work on their stuff. I'll show you a easy system to make backups and to better than just the backup itself, but also have a good way to recover, a good simple way to recover your operating system, providing that there's no hardware problems. This works like a champ. What you need to have is you need an external hard drive, preferably 250 gig or so, or bigger. Now you can pick those up for real cheap. USB 2.0 or FireWire. Most of the time, you usually want to get a USB 2.0 because most hardware usually has that. Not all of them have a FireWire. And then I'll make a boot CD. Right now, just to show you that. It's on one of those little bitty guys. But I've got it right now booted to the boots menu. Just as long as your system is set up to boot to the, just as long as it's set up to where it'll boot the CD, that's the main thing. Anyway, in this case, we're going to arrow down and let that get started. This is from a Bart's PE disc. It's a little bit of a stripped down version of a Bart PE, which stands for pre-installed environment, which is basically an operating system that's on a CD that you can boot to an operating system. What's good about this is that if your hard drive the boots files are messed up on it to where it won't boot to the operating system, so you can't pull something off. What you can do is you can boot to this disk, and this disk can see the files on there that you basically want to keep. That gives you a chance to copy them over to your external hard drive before you put another image on. This happens to be my daughter's laptop that she blew up, so I was able to use this one as an example. I figure what better time, eh? So it takes a couple of minutes for the disk to get booted up, and once it's there, we'll be able to get something done. I may edit this down a little bit, so I'll pause it for a moment. Okay, it'll look like it's going to an XP screen for, well, it won't look like it. It will go to an XP screen for a second because it's actually based on XP OS, but you'll see it's going to change up here in just a second. And we've got a nice pretty black screen. And now we got a blue screen. Now we got a scallywag and drumstick screen. It's going to come up and ask us in a second if we want to start network support. I'm not going to go into that. That gets a bit more complicated. If you don't know how to do it already, then it's something you need to read up on. In this particular case, we're not going to worry about it. Obviously, for this disk, you can use custom bitmaps and everything for wallpapers, and we don't want to start the network support. We're going to go over here and we're going to click on Go. Now, this right here, we're going to find out whether or not we've got some files. We're going to go to this A43 file management utility. We're going to click on that. We're going to see what we got over on the C drive. I know that we got stuff on the C drive because this has already had a fresh image put on it. Okay, this is the local disk C. Okay, we can see there's different things in there. I'm going to go into Documents and Settings. Keish, that'd be my daughter. This would be all of her stuff that's under Documents and Settings, things like her desktops, her favorites, her documents. Those would be things that you'd want to get. Any PST files for the mail. And what we'd do is we'd take, and let's say that we were going to, we'd hold down our control key. Let's say we wanted to get the desktop. We wanted to get the favorite. Oh, how did I get that? Am I not doing this right? I guess not. Hang on a second. Well, I don't know why that's not working the way that it's supposed to be working, but yeah. Okay, let's do them one at a time. Right click, copy. Let's go down to the external hard drive there. Got all kinds of stuff in here, but under this folder out here is where I keep Keisha's images. There's the image files that we'll be using later. This is the backup folder. We take that, right click, then click paste. And whatever's over there, we'll start copying over to there. Okay, just to speed things up, we're not going to worry about that because that's already on there. That's just give you an idea. And then we'd go back over and we could copy one at a time from up there off of our hard drive. Up here, we could take and drag and drop those over there to copy them on. Once we're done there, we get all that done, we close this up, click go to programs, go to Semantic Ghost, go to Ghost 32. Now there you click your OK. Okay, it goes top of the menu is local. I used to use my arrows here. Hit my right arrow, disk. You go to disk. When it says to disk or from image or to image or any of that, when it's talking about this being the area that you're starting from. So anything when it says to means going actually to something else from here. Like if you're pushing an image somewhere, whatever. In this particular case, we're going to go from image, which means that we're going to take an image on that hard drive and we're going to pull it back over here to this computer. So we do from image. Now, brings us to an area where we can go and we can find where that image is located at. And I've already showed you one time. So that's over here. Just a minute. Kind of jumped ahead of myself. Hang on a minute. Okay, Keisha, laptop, that file right there. Okay, now it's asking what the destination where we want to put that image onto, and I've got a 200 gig hard drive, so that's this one. It's not going to let it put over there. That's how come it's in red right now. It wouldn't let you put an image from one place back onto itself. Wouldn't work that way. But anyway, the one we're looking for is that 40 gig hard drive, the one that's 38,000 whatever megs. 40 gig hard drive is what she's got in hers. We click on that, make sure it's highlighted. Click OK, click OK again. Then it asks if we're sure that we want to do that because it'll be permanently overwritten. And we say yeah. Okay. And then it starts its little deal. It takes a little while for it to for the time remaining to adjust. In this particular case right now it's saying it's 9 minutes and something. We'll pause. I'll let that progress bar go all the way across to the 100% and come back and we'll reboot it and see what happens. Okay, the image is finishing up. It took a little over 10 minutes. Well, yeah, 10.5 minutes, close to 11 minutes, because my daughter's got a ton of MP3s and stuff like that on her system. That's no big deal. Anyway, you can see that it comes that it wants to reset the computer, so that's okay. We click on that.